Hello everyone, welcome to my channel! We're here today with an artist that I dare not call new, because she's definitely not a new artist, but it is an artist that has only ever appeared in this channel as a mention in my year-end list of last year, and that's part of the reason why I'm here. So we're here today with Karol G's new album titled No Me Arrepiento de Sentir Tanto, and so the reason why I'm doing this is because I've never done Karol G in this channel, but it's an artist that I have somewhat closely followed. I wouldn't actually say I've been following her, but it's an artist that I'm aware when she releases some music and I go and listen to it and I tend to like it. I really, really love Tropicoqueta. It was, I think, my fourth most listened to album of 2025. I remember Cuando Me Muera Te Olvido was in my year-end list at I think maybe number 5 or number 6. And it's an artist that I like a lot, and it's an artist that I always have a good time while listening to it. And so, Tropicoqueta, I remember I listened to it when I was in the bus going to uni last year. I had no expectations regarding the album and I loved it. So now I think I decided to bring it to my channel because that's what the channel is for. If I'm gonna listen to it by myself, I might as well do it with you guys, and it might be something that you're interested in. Branching out is always a good thing. I have done a few, very few in fact, reactions to albums fully in Spanish. I think I also did something in Portuguese as well, but it was a long time ago. So yeah, let's go. Let's see what this album has for us. So 14 tracks, 42 minutes, 43 minutes actually, not the longest, not the shortest, but let's go. Track number 1, Te Llevas To.
Yo miré atrás y allí nos vi, no había fe y me perdí, que fue el amor. ¿Dónde está el cielo que no lo veo? Siempre que lo alcanzo se me escapa de los dedos. Siento que perdí poniéndote a ti de primero. Eres un cabrón igual todo tipo. Guarda de ti mis ganas de llorar. No pienso darte gusto nunca más. Pero me quedo con lo que fui, la vez que te comí, celebrando en el avión, me camino pa' París. Cuando me pediste el cielo, cada vez que yo lloraba. ¿Dónde está el cielo que no lo veo? Siempre que lo alcanzo se me escapa de los dedos. Siento que perdí poniéndote a ti de primero. Eres un cabrón igual todo tipo de acero. Guarda de ti.
Okay. Interesting. Very, very different, I would say. I like the message, lyrically, it's perfect. You can take you're a terrible person. I hated being with you. You take a lot of things away from me and you're still taking, but you'll never take my dignity, my value, my inner worth. That's mine and mine alone, and you're not taking it. Great message. Sonically, it's interesting. It reminds me of what's his name? The guy who sang Touching the Sky. Raúl Alejandro. Specifically his last two albums, which had this kind of mix between urban sounds and more electronic almost sounds. During the first verse of the song, I thought, well, we're going dance here. We're going back some 20 years. But then, there was a switch into something that's a bit more within Karol G's comfort zone sonically, and I don't hate that. Actually, I don't mind it. I really don't. But it is something that I'm gonna need some more time to get used Not my favorite so far, but let's go. Track number 2, Maybe.
Esta vez no pienso perderte. De todas las cartas que te escribí, de todas esas noches que te complací.
I like the melody.
De todos los besos que yo te di, te juro que de ninguno me arrepentí. Siempre arrancaba así yo detrás, de tanto perseguirte no podía más. Fuimos futuro y somos final. Baby, no digas nada de algo así. Mira el daño que nos hacemos. Juntos tratamos de volar, pero ya no alcanzamos el cielo, baby. Tal vez en otra vida, maybe. Porque en esta ya no quiero. Me tienes viviendo en invierno y yo no tengo el corazón de hielo. Nos ganó la curiosidad, hicimos el
that the
amor con
chorus?
la primera serenata. Tú te tiré por él, yo construyendo y tú tumbándome las torres. No sé si fueron buenos tiempos o si vienen los mejores.
I like that. Hey! Wait, let me come back. I like the way that came in.
Yo construyendo y tú tumbándome las torres. No sé si fueron buenos tiempos o si vienen los mejores.
Now,
No digas nada de algo así. Mira el daño que nos hacemos. Juntos tratamos de volar, pero ya no alcanzamos el cielo, baby. Tal vez en otra vida, baby. Porque en esta ya no quiero. Me tienes viviendo en invierno y yo no tengo el corazón de hielo. Esta vez siento que esto sí va en serio. De tantas veces que nos fuimos, finalmente nos despedimos.
oh, and it's kind of soft too. Kind of under. Okay. Oh, and it flew right into the other one. But let me talk about this one for a second. I was gonna say, I love it, but I thought it was a bit underdeveloped. I kind of wish it had a bridge, maybe. I kind of wish it was longer. But now that I see that it flows into the next song, I believe that might be intentional. You know, they are meant to be taken as a full package. So I'll, erase that criticism altogether. Loved it. Melodically, when she started, I already said I love the melody. So melodically, it's top of the top. Lyrically, it's, it's in the same area of Te Bastou, but it's, she's more mourning, the fact that they broke up and thinking that they really had something good going at some point, but it wasn't meant to be, not right now, right person, wrong time. It's what they say, and that's pretty much the message of the song. This is, maybe in another life. It was nice, but not right now, not for me, not under these circumstances. Maybe some other time. But she doesn't say some other time, right? She says maybe in another life. Maybe under different circumstances. Maybe if I weren't I and if you weren't you, this could have worked. But we are who we are, and this cannot work with us being who we are in this life, who we are as people. And it's definitely beyond change, too. That's what she's implying with the lyrics. So, yeah, and sonically was really nice. It kind of gave some Britney Spears vibes, during the Britney days. That time in her career between Britney and Blackout, the Do Somethings, the Boys remix with Pharrell Williams, Toxic, some of the tracks in Toxic, especially those that lean a more heavy towards R&B. Great sound, love the effects in her voice. Nothing, no complaints. So track number 3, Bebiendo Lágrimas, and I'm going to listen to the ending of Maybe to see how it flows. Oh, it's so good, I want to listen to it again, but no. Focus. It's abrupt, but I like it.
Oficialmente anuncio mi retirada y que no me merecía otra desilusión. Maté el deseo y las promesas aquellas. Hoy me los voy a tomar para olvidar. Hoy al amor le doy funeral, porque sé que va a dolerme, pero es temporal. Voy a pasar la página porque hoy hasta las lágrimas me voy a tomar para olvidar. Hoy al amor le doy funeral, porque sé que va a dolerme, pero es temporal. Voy a pasar la página porque hoy hasta las lágrimas me voy a tomar. Pero parece que tengo miopía ya. Voy a enrolarme un blog con tus promesas y voy a echar candado por si regresas. Hoy sí o sí te saco de mi cabeza. Tomar para olvidar. Hoy al amor le doy funeral, porque sé que va a dolerme, pero es temporal.
Yeah, so I kind of, wish it hadn't taken that turn towards reggaeton. I don't have anything against reggaeton whatsoever, but in an album that had some experimentations with the sound, it reads very safe, and I am not sure I like it. This isn't something that I haven't heard Karol G do before. I have countless times. It has, it's understated. It's definitely kind of under what's going on, but Bichota also is. It took some, in the verses, it had some almost sidereal vibes going on, something space related, something astronomical. I almost got some ray of light inflections here, but then we go back to the reggaeton beats, and I think all these interesting, intricate elements vanish, and we are replaced with something that once again feels safe for Karol, isn't exactly innovative, and really doesn't add much to who she is as an artist. It's something that she has done before. Track number 4, Ai, featuring Drake. In the year of our Lord 2026. Once again, this man.
Yo te quiero, pero por ahora son cosas que pasan cuando uno se enamora.
Lo que menos quiero es presionarte, tranquila, aquí me tienes, que yo espero mi momento, baby.
I don't like his voice.
No quiero que piense que no quiero, solo que aún no me conviene, pero el amor que me tiene, porfa, téngamelo ahí, tenlo ahí, tenlo ahí. Que tú eres buena opción, tú me gustas bastante y por lo mismo no quiero perjudicarte. Tú lo bueno eres cuando rompen un corazón, el dueño de ese corazón, otro corazón parte. Y mi intención no es dañarte, yo te agradezco si puedes esperarme. Sano primero, luego supero.
Después de eso, ¿cómo fue pa' que nos demos los picos? Pa' que tomamos un tico, pa' que la pasa morico.
No pienses que yo me justifico, esto no es pa' siempre, es solo un ratico, espérame un momentico, bebé.
He's sounding a lot like Ozuna here. Way too much like Ozuna. But I like Ozuna's voice. I don't like Drake's. What is he trying to do here?
No te lo explico, yo te llamo pa' que pase morico.
Téngamelo ahí.
Yo te quiero, pero por ahora
I like the production in this one.
I want a Latina, I want a Latina, I want a Latina, I want a face just like Carolina. And
like one specific human trait like a woman could have. What would you like in a woman?
Kind and Latina.
Well, this song took a turn in the end, didn't it? I was gonna say it wasn't a bad song. I was gonna say, this is kind of nice, you know. Drake's voice kind of pulls it down, but at least he doesn't sing that much. Unfortunately, he sings, and that's always a problem. I don't think whoever told Drake that he's a singer. I don't know, man. I hope you check your ears or something. He's not a singer. He doesn't have a nice voice. He's an okay rapper. You know, his flow is alright. In this song, nothing particularly interesting to listen to. But he has songs in which I like his flows, right? God's Plan, One Dance, Hotline Bling even. What's that other one? Nice for What? Yeah, you know, there are some songs by Drake that I think are very much listenable, and I think he does a good job with his rapping. But never has he ever done a good job of his singing. And of course, this isn't the exception, even though he's singing in Spanish. So, you know, kudos for trying, but I don't love it. But the production was nice. The verses not so much, but I think the problem with the verses was that Drake was attempting to harmonize with Karol, and that's not a good idea because Karol is an actual singer, right? Drake isn't. But then that ending, his rap verse was unnecessary. It was fetishizing. It was uncomfortable to listen to. And then whoever it was that was given that interview at the end, I would put in the same bag as Drake. It feels weird. It feels very weird. I would rather not listen to the song ever again. Track number 5, Final Feliz. Beautiful voice.
Tengo el ángel que cuida de te besé los labios esa vez en el AX, pero no sabía que iba a ser la última vez. Que puedo alejarme, no voy a fingir. Ya no tengo el ángel que cuida de sencillo de lo que quiso creer. El amor más puro entre un hombre y su mujer. Si no vas a estar, no hay final feliz. Vuélveme a abrazar, vuelve por mí. Si hay algún lugar donde quieras ir, regresa a mi lado, hazme feliz.
Okay. It's a pretty song. She sounds great in it. Probably her best vocal performance in the album so far. I can appreciate its stripped down energy, though I kind of question its placement within the album. We haven't exactly picked up in order to slow down. But okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need some more time with it. I like it. I'm not gonna add it to my library, I think, because if it comes up, you know, randomly in my playlist, I I might skip it. I think I need to be in some kind of mood. But when I return to the album, and I do intend to return to the album, I'm not gonna skip it. Within the album, it's okay. But as you know, a standalone song, it doesn't really captivate me. It doesn't really get me. Not in the way that Maybe, for example, did. So yeah. Track number 6, still featuring Bruno Mars.
Don't think I've ever felt like this. Don't think I've ever wanted someone like I want you. My mind goes quiet.
I like the melody. That's beautiful.
Come lay your head down, my angel.
This is a singer. This is a singer. This is a singer. This is who should be singing in your songs, Karol, not Drake. Come on.
Don't let your mind go places that it doesn't need to. You're all I've ever, girl, forever, just to please you. What I feel
Wow.
for you won't ever change.
Ooh.
And I know you
Yes.
feel the same. You tell me, baby, if
Come
you
on,
ever
Little Van
walk
Rose.
away, I still sleep in your
Oh, beautiful when they go together. Come on.
I still keep all your letters. I won't tear them apart. I still hope you were happy, even though we'd be hard.
Wow, that's nice. I love the turn.
Still love you, even with a broken heart. Even with a broken heart.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, let me add this already. There's still a minute, but I don't care.
Keep all your letters, I won't tear them apart. I still hope you were happy, even though we'd be hard.
Oh, what did they do in the production here? That's fantastic. Wow. Ain't no way. This song was almost 4 minutes. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. I felt every second of some other songs in this album, but I didn't feel a single second of this one. What do you mean? It's the longest song in the album? No, it isn't. There's one that's slightly bigger. But damn. Ooh. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Well, I think my reaction speaks for any words I might have. This is good. Yeah, more of these, more of this, more of this sound, please. More of this sound. Sounds beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Track number 7, Alguien que te amaba. And we're halfway through the album. I still hear it. I still hear it. Hey! Tropical, get the volume 2. Nice.
Nunca pensé decir lo que te diré hoy. Baby, lo que no se cuida no es eterno.
Ah, that's so lovely. So 80s.
De este amor. Y el verano rosa ahora es un invierno. Así como las flores que un día se marchitan y el amor se acaba. Así como las noches cuando no hay estrellas, el brillo se apaga. Dime por qué lo hiciste, yo estando enamorada. Pensé que era para siempre y estoy equivocada. Así como las nubes que se desvanecen, el amor se acaba.
I like that. Oh, come on now. One more time. Oh, it changes. Now, come on. I love that.
Ya te estabas despidiendo. Estar conmigo a solas ya ni te importó. Pa' todos sí, pero pa' mí ya no había tiempo. Así como las flores que un día se marchitan y el amor se acaba.
I love this chorus.
Así como las noches cuando no hay estrellas, el brillo se apaga. Dime por qué lo hiciste, yo estando enamorada. Pensé que era para siempre y estoy equivocada. Así como las nubes que se desvanecen, el amor se acaba. Como una llama coloca la lluvia, el fuego se apaga. Desde que me fallaste, ya no queda nada. Pero no te preocupes, que yo no iré nada.
Oh, she switched it up. What? No, a little longer, please. I wanted to hear the whole pause one more time. Oh, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. Okay, back to back. Also in my library. Love it. Loved it. Loved the sound. It was so 80s. It was so beautiful. I love how long the chorus is. Did you guys pay attention to it? The chorus was almost 1 minute long. I missed my count at around 40 seconds, but I think it was from something in between 40 to 50 seconds. Almost a minute long. We don't get choruses this long anymore. Choruses are usually very short nowadays. But I love it because it allows the song to build. The chorus is the most important part of the song. So if it's a long chorus, you're saying that, hey, what I'm singing here is the most important part. And definitely, the entire song was in the chorus. The melodies were beautiful, her vocals were beautiful, the production was outstanding, it got me moving. No remarks whatsoever. Beautiful, love it. Track number 8, Matadora.
Bebé, no estoy romántica, me tiene calientita toda. Dejemos la plática.
I like that actually.
La ropa no se quita sola. Sin panty soy simpática, también soy abusadora. Ya tengo la táctica. Y no me mire así que me pongo matadora. Y se puso asqueroso, nasty. Y tengo el culo gordo, fatty. Me dice que me ponga fácil. Yo no soy una puta, casi. Y se puso asqueroso, nasty. Y tengo el culo gordo, fatty. Me dice que me ponga fácil. Yo no soy una puta. Ay, toqueteo de la disco parote. Tú y yo dándonos placer. Toqueteo de la disco parote. Plomero perreo está como pa' chuparse los dedos. No estoy romántica, me tiene calientita toda. Tenemos la plática, la ropa no se quita sola. Sin mentir soy simpática, también soy abusadora. Yo tengo la táctica. Esos ojitos que bebé, no me mire así, que me pongo matadora y se puso asqueroso, nasty. Yo tengo el culo gordo, fatty. Me dice que me ponga fácil. Yo no soy una Yo tengo el culo gordo, fatty. Tengo el culo gordo, fatty. Me dice que me ponga natty. Yo tengo el culo gordo, fatty. Me dice que me ponga. Natty.
Wait! Before we continue, I like this one. You know, when it started, I had some issues with the fact that, you know, much like Bebiendo Lágrimas, it's not something that Karol hasn't done before. But it's different. It's different. There's something different in her flow. There's something different in the way they treated the beats, especially towards the end. It's interesting. It's a short song. It's 2 minutes and 24 seconds. It's as long as maybe, but there's always something different going on at some aspect. You know, she only said the word puta once, and that was in the beginning. The other times, you know, the word was cut short. Something happened. Something changed. And the final chorus was cut in half, and then she comes back, but she doesn't come back fully because it's altered. She repeats words. The sounds are being cut. It's coming from all different places. It's nice. It's different. It's being changed into something that we didn't hear before. I think it works better as a reggaeton song within Karol G's career than Bebiendo Lágrimas does. That's why I like it. And I'm only justifying this because you might say, you didn't like Bebiendo Lágrimas when it was reggaeton, but now you like it. Why? This is why. Lyrically, I mean, she's saying, let the feelings aside. Today I'm not a romantic. Today I just want to have sex. I'm a killer. I'll do my best. I have a fat ass and I'm willing to put it to good use tonight. But leave the feelings aside. If you want this, let's do it. She's done feeling she's done feeling heartache. She's done, you know, putting her feelings where it shouldn't. This is sex. Let's do sex. This is it. Love it. So positive. Love it. Track number 9, For You, My Lover.
For you, my lover, pa' que te enamores.
An organ? Are we going to church?
A esa boquita rojita bonita le están faltando mis besos. Te quiero dar suavemente esos besitos que tenemos pendientes. Pa' que dejarlo a la suerte. Vamos a hacerlo aquí en medio de toda la gente. Te quiero dar suavemente esos besitos que tenemos pendientes. Pa' que dejarlo a la suerte. Vamos a ser feliz, ya sufrimos suficiente. Hey, a mí me sobran las ganas, a ti te sobra la ropa. Vamos a quitarnos la pena con un wiki.
I kind of wish they had used an actual instrument. I think drums here would have done a much better choice than whatever it is that they're using that is electronic. It's computer-based. This is computer-based production. There are no live instrumentation, but with the organs, I think drums would have done a better job.
La roca, este es el plan del destino. Diosito no se equivoca. Por fin comparación. Todos dicen que tú y yo, parece que inventamos el amor. Tú y yo somos un feeling sin explicación. Nos dicen la pareja del billón. Millones quieren ser como tú y yo. Tú y yo, parece que inventamos el amor. Tú y yo somos un
All right. So, For You, My Lover is definitely understated, I would say. It's definitely a more restrained song. It's very low. There are no, you know, crazy moments or anything. It's not bad, I would say. There are songs in this album that I would skip. Definitely, there are songs I wouldn't turn back to, but For You My Lover is not one of these songs. However, it's not exactly, up there for me. We have had a streak of 3 songs that are close to perfect, right? Still, Alguém Que Te Amava and Matadora. And For You My Lover definitely feels like a step down when we consider these 3 songs, and even when we consider a song much earlier in the album, which is the case of Maybe. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna need some more time with this one. Track number 10, Si Lo Ben.
No sé a quién le miento. Si se me nota que todavía extraño, que todavía siento. Últimamente estoy saliendo más, pero no me divierto. Si me ven sonriendo, subiendo historias como si estuviera en mi mejor momento.
Oh, I like this. I like the melody.
Pero todo el que me conoce bien sabe que estoy fingiendo. Por fuera sonriendo, por dentro muriendo. Si lo ven, dígale que estoy bien, que nunca he estado mejor, que ya lo superé, aunque él sabe que no. Si lo ven, dígale que sané, que por fin lo olvidé. Miéntanle por favor, que por fin lo olvidé. Miéntanle por favor.
Beautiful. I'm gonna add this to my library as well. Once again, we are stripping down. I don't think there are any instruments in this song other than this guitar. And I think that's lovely, honestly. I think it works very well. I don't think it needed anything else. It's rare for us to have a ballad with one instrument only and that instrument be a guitar. It's usually a piano. But I don't mind it at all here. I think it's lovely. It is a song that needs to rely heavily on good melodies and good vocals, and thankfully Karol G is a great vocalist and a great songwriter, so she can provide both of these things, and the result is something nice and beautiful and unique to listen to, like this one. I really do like the song a lot. It's in my library. Lyrically, I think we all can relate to it to an extent, if not to a lover, but then maybe to someone, a former friend, or even an enemy, maybe someone that you want to know that you're doing not just fine, but you're doing better than you were doing when you were with them, when you had them in your lives, even though that's not true. And so you have to ask other people to lie, to say that no, she's doing fine, she's doing amazing, she's the best she's ever been, even though she isn't. And this person may know, but at least, it kind of gives us the feeling that we've done all we could. Well, yeah, I mean, they may know, but I said to other people to tell them that I'm doing fine, so at least that I have done. It doesn't take the weight entirely off your back, but it takes a few kilos, and sometimes that's good enough. Track number 11, Baby Wow, featuring Judeline and Rusovsky. Is that right? I don't know.
Terapia pa' qué sacarte del pecho, si ni queriendo
acerque a mí. Oh, ah, ah, hay algo en ti, no sé disimular. Oh, ah, ah, maldición, yo no soy capaz. Suenan mil vacíos, sabes que me has empujado. Quererte es tan fácil, a la vez tan complicado. Oh, baby, pedirte demasiado.
De noche y de día, te pasa rondando mi mente. La disco está llena, se siente vacía. Porque no es que yo quería, que rico tú. Eso soy tu bebé. Esa ojita que tú eres me dream come true. Si la pasamos igual tú, es que la pasamos bien. Si esto era para siempre, pasar juntos en verano y también en diciembre. Dime si lo sientes, que yo voy manejando.
Oh, I love this. I love when Jude Line comes in.
Nos vemos de casualidad.
Ella sale fuego cuando estamos emborrachados.
Suena tu canción y tú estás aquí a mi lado. Yo sé que no veo aunque te pienso demasiado. Quererte es tan fácil y a la vez tan complicado. Baby, wow, te pienso demasiado.
I like this actually. Okay, I'm also gonna add this to my library. This second half of the album has been really good, actually. You know, the only one I didn't like was For You My Lover, and I mean, if you compare it to something like AI, it's definitely miles ahead. This goes into that direction that I said when I listened to Maybe, and also in Te Llevas, and a little bit in Bebiendo Lágrimas, which is this direction of almost trying to enter an urban sound, but still, you know, getting some elements that are close to a more electronic sound. This song had a very prominent not in exactly this rhythm, but you know, you get that element that I think I pointed it out when I heard it. That's very characteristic of house music, and it was here. It was short, you know, not short. It was understated. It was under a lot of layers, but it was here and it was noticeable. And I think it only made the song richer as an experience. It made the experience more culturally significant even. And I think that's lovely. I love how they all came together. I'm not usually a fan of men in music in general, but I think Rusovsky managed to, you know, sort of intertwine himself with Karol G and Jude Line in ways that honestly I didn't even know were possible. I think it was amazing. I love how the three of them worked together to make the song. You don't have a verse for Karol, a verse for Karol, a verse for Jude Line, and a verse for Rusovsky. You have them three coming together, creating the song as a whole product, and I think that's beautiful. Once again, I have no complaints whatsoever. Just really happy that in the second half the album has really, you know, picked up momentum and is taking me to different places that honestly I was expecting to be brought into when I came into the album, especially after, you know, an album as great as Tropicoqueta was. Track number 12, Con Quien Andará.
Todas las promesas de mi amor serán contigo. Me olvidarás, me olvidarás.
I know this song.
Cuando estés solo lloraré igual que un niño.
I know this song.
Porque te vas,
Why do I know this song?
porque te vas.
Where do I know this song from?
Ay, que no estás. Últimamente estoy bebiendo un poco más. Salgo en la broncos y de pronto te veo por ahí en un jangueo pa' un último perreo y ya, pero no estás. ¿Con quién andará? Pregunto, ¿con quién andará? ¿A quién boca. Si le gusta más de lo que yo le gusta, o si piensa en mí cuando la toca, o por ahí en un jangueo pa' un último perreo y ya, pero no estás. Estoy que te texteo pa' calmar el deseo y ya, pero no estás. Me duele el cora, me duele el cora, ¿dónde está? Me duele el cora, me duele el cora, me duele el cora, me duele el cora, ¿dónde está? Me duele el cora.
And just when it got interesting, it faded. Con quien andará? Once again, we are into familiar territory, but I think this falls more into the Bebiendo Lágrimas area than the Matadora area. There weren't many innovations here. It felt very safe. I liked the sample in the beginning, and I thought, based on that and based on my understanding of what that song was, we were gonna have something, and then we didn't, and that was kind of forgotten. You know, we had that intro, and then poof, the references vanished. And then in the ending, we had a different instrument being added, and I thought it was fun. But all throughout, it's a very, very basic song. There's not much here that would make me want to go back to it, but I wouldn't exactly skip it either. You know, it's not Ai. Ai is the devil in this album, guys. It's a bad song. Ai is a bad song. It's kind of baffling that it's here, considering, you know, that most other songs in this album aren't bad, and then you have that song. I don't know what it's doing here. I really don't. Track number 13, second to last, Eclipse. Okay. Very moody. I hear the rain. I like the piano.
Otra noche que sola la paso, otra vez me paso, recordando todos los besos, caricias y abrazos. Otra vez que de tequila estoy llenando el vaso. Dime si esto de amor no es pa' mí. Luna, dime por qué te escondes del sol. ¿Será que amarlo a él también te dolió?
Hey.
Tanto lo quise que le coge amor a las cicatrices. La flor se marchitó en los días grises, pero quedan las raíces. Luna, lo quise y perdón que el se utilice. Si lo tuyo con el sol es estar separados, porque a veces hay eclipses. Luna, cuéntame. Luna, cuéntame.
That's empty. That's a void. That's crazy. I need headphones for this one.
Luna. Cuidado. Porque yo ya lo voy a soltar.
Oh, darling. Oh, crickets. Love it. Oh my god, the ambiance in the song is amazing. Well, it's in my library as well. Beautiful. Wow. This is quite experimental. I wasn't expecting to hear something like this in the album. Not at this stage, at any rate. It's definitely underloved. It's got the least streams in the album. I can see why, but honestly, it's one of the best. You know, it's very well composed. It's a great song. It's a great statement, even. It's she painted the entire scenario not just with the lyrics but with the sounds as well. And I'm not just talking about the music, I'm talking about the sounds. We heard the rain, we heard this emptiness that is like shouting from a veranda into into the night to ask the moon. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. There's an entire scene being painted here with the music. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Track number 14, last song in the album, Después de Ti, featuring Greg Gonzalez. You know what my favorite part about her music is? The melodies. Karol G has an incredible understanding of melodies. Sometimes I don't care about the lyrics as much as I care about the entire flow of the song. Even songs I don't like in this album, i.e., for example, have memorable melodies. That's a talent in and of itself. That's a different area of songwriting. One that sometimes great songwriters come up with great lyrics that convey great messages, but they make boring songs because they don't deliver melodically. Karol G delivers melodically even when she doesn't deliver lyrically. That's interesting. And that's interesting and that's commendable because music needs melody. If you want to write great lyrics without melody, go write a poem and go write it in free verse at that.
Conmigo todavía, que todavía me cuidas. Quiero que alguien me diga que todo esto es mentira.
Oh, I like that again. It echoes in a void, once again.
Todos me llaman para salir, pero les digo que estoy ocupada. Que vas a estar conmigo en esta y la otra vida. Que todavía nos queda un beso de despedida.
Wow. Well, this is the final song in the album. So, about this one specifically, beautiful song. Love how it came right after Eclipse. I believe Greg Gonzalez is the producer because there were no voices other than hers. In which case, congrats, Greg. I think it was a beautiful production. Once again, I love how it kind of echoes into a void, which is something that we also had in Eclipse. I think, having these two songs together to close the album is a fantastic idea, honestly. And it makes me appreciate it even more because This album fortunately took a turn upwards from track number 6, with the exception of maybe the songs from track 1 to 5. Te Devastou, Vivendo Lágrimas, Aí. We don't talk about Aí. In this house, we do not talk about Aí. This is trash can. And Final Feliz, they all had, different elements, different sounds, different things. It was sounding like a mixtape until we reached Still, and then from that onwards, this was sounding like a mixtape. They had different elements and they were connecting somehow. I mean, how dare she connect maybe with Bebendo Lágrimas? They sound nothing alike, but yet they are connected. One flows into the other. And they were connecting, but they were not meant to be together. They weren't. They lyrically they were going to the same direction. They were complementing the title of the album, right? I don't feel sorry about feeling so much. I don't regret feeling so much. They were definitely songs in which feelings, this entire album in fact, but I'm talking about the first 5 songs. They were all songs that had feelings as their subject matter, but the messages were being conveyed all over the place, and again, with the exception of maybe, they were all, each was doing whatever it wanted, and it wasn't, coming together. But then Still hits, and I think it's a step in the right direction. And then we start getting, some more cohesion. My favorite songs in the album were Maybe, Still, Alguém que Te Amava, Matadora. This trio, perfect. I can't wait to listen to these again, because I think they all present different sides that do complement each other, because they are well done. They are well composed in and of itself. They make a cohesive bunch, the 3 of them, and I think that's beautiful. Then Siloben, Baby Wow, where was I? Maybe, Still, Alguém que Te Amava, Matadora, Siloben, Baby Wow, Eclipse, and Después de Ti. So that is 8 out of 14. But some songs here, like On Quem Andará and For You My Lover, are 2 songs that if I come back, I think I'm gonna like. And, maybe, some songs in the beginning of the album, I might, if I don't have as much of an expectation for them, because I did come into this album with a lot of expectations, and I think in a way having this some of these songs not being so great made me lower my expectations, and that made me adjust more to what I should expect sonically, because I also hadn't heard any of the singles that she released before the album. I came here, with only my knowledge of Tropicoqueta in hand, and that wasn't very useful for almost all the songs, with the exception of Alguém que Te Amava. I think Alguém que Te Amava could very well be in Tropicoqueta. But yeah, I like the album. Great run. Is it the best album of hers? In my opinion, no. Right now, I would not say that. I do not think it's better than Tropicoqueta, for example. But it's a good album. It got some great vibes. And I really hope that for her next projects, Karol leans into these vibes, these different sounds that she managed to approach in the second half of the album. I really like the integration between urban sounds and electronic music that she attempted to in a song like Bebendo Lágrimas, to not so great a result, but to great result in Baby Wow. And I really like this more stripped down sound, this idea of only having one instrument and her vocals. That's what we had in Siloben with the guitar, and also what we had similar to it, similar to the same vibe in Eclipse and Después de Ti. So, I think these are sounds that she should lean in more heavily and maybe tone down the reggaeton. She already did here. I think there are only 3 or maybe 4 songs that I could confidently say that are reggaeton songs. And one of them is great, which is Matadora. I love Matadora. But, she should explore more. I don't think reggaeton showcases her talent fully. It's a side of what she can do, but it's not all of it. I think she has grown artistically, and I don't think reggaeton as it is doing much for her artistry. I think it's restraining her artistry rather than letting it flourish. And I think that she shines brighter when she's doing other genres, or when she's bringing these other genres in touch with her roots in reggaeton. So, you know, just some food for thought. But that was it for today, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. If you've got any other requests, I'll be more than free to react to them, as I always am. I do hope to see you in my next video. Adios!